I thought that was the end of racing completely. I thought that was my one shot, just bad luck, you know. I'm Jake Exton. I'm 27 years old. I've been running a pub full-time since I graduated business school 4 years ago. Day-to-day, I run the canoe and paddle. It's a pub up in Lakefield. I do that with my family. It allows me to do the stuff on the side and like the racing, which, you know, makes the work all worth it. My dad's always loved racing. He wasn't like the traditional Englishman that liked football. He liked rugby, but motorsports was always his favorite. Rally, I remember growing up watching Colin McRae. And then Formula One, it was like Damon Hill, Nigel Mansell. So I grew up just falling in love with like that sights and sounds on TV. Yeah, I always wanted to be like a Formula One driver. You asked me when I was a kid, that would definitely been like, oh, my dream is to do that. In England, I played a lot of touch rugby. I did a bit of club, but then when I got into racing too much, I wasn't allowed to do it any further just for the risk of injury. I was a skinny kid and I got bullied, and rugby was a way to be able to like compete physically with other guys and prove to myself that I wasn't weak. But it was a really fun sport. I always liked the respect aspect. You know, you hit each other hard, but you shake hands after the game. I always enjoyed that. I'd always had like mild anxiety, but it never to like sort of the serious ups and downs where it went to after the head injuries. The effect on my mental health, it was building up slowly. Then I found it would lead to depressive episodes where you feel down and muted, like you're not yourself. It's like this removed personality where you're like on the outside looking in and everything feels very numb. As a result of concussions, a lot of them I made worse just by being a little too proud. I just hid them at that point. I think that's probably the core thing I find from the head injuries is that I struggle more to change that mental state. That was what sort of pushed me back towards racing. The first time I ever drove the micro race car, I got the opportunity through this guy called Craig Willoughby. He was one of my regulars at the pub. We'd talked over beers about a love for cars and motorsport, and he mentioned he used to do stock cars. And then one night he threw out that he raced in circuit racing now. He offered for me to do a session driving, so I beat his best time in that session. So he offered to give me one of the 5 races. So that was the race at Mosport. So I was just taking it easy, going around. It was the last session before qualifying. It was my dad's birthday the next year too. I was like so happy. It was like I get to do my childhood dream right on my dad's birthday, first race, you know, it'd be really cool. I guess I'd had a problem with the left front rim. It had cracked. And the edge of the rim caught pavement going up 5B, and it literally felt like something lifted the rear of the car up. I thought that was the end of racing completely. I thought that was my one shot, just bad luck, you know. But then Craig went out, bought another car. I didn't tell him I was hurt because I didn't want to give up on the dream, to be honest. And we had a month break. My head was fine after the break, which was good. So he let me do the Tremblant race as a redo the next race. And I kept getting closer and closer in the rookie championships, and I got the top rookie trophy. I was really proud of that. My goal is just to race next year. I want to win the whole thing and sort of just continue that progression. And then who knows? But honestly, if it doesn't happen, I feel so lucky to have raced even the 2 years I have. So if it's meant to be, it will. I want to work hard for it.
I guess LoveOverFear for me it's a way to remind myself to use positivity over fear. I see fear in a lot of things that we do, but also encourage the positivity and try and help everyone, not just yourself, because helping others has been a great, steady thing for me, and that's a great thing about this initiative. You know, I've woke up with a spring in my step every morning since I've been doing this, and that's something that motivates me to keep going, is the difference I make to others in terms of seeing the smile on their face. Fear is what's dividing us, and love's what needs to be bringing us together.